What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of Behind the Scenes here at Master Ventures. This covers all things paid network, including what it's like from the incubation and advisory side, because as you know, for Paid Ignition, we go into launching crypto projects, as well as the philosophical ideology behind what is House of Dao, what it's like to live life, the crypto life, in paradise here in tropical Thailand. You will get to see the day-to-day of my busy schedule and that of our teams in quite a similar fashion to the Daily V that Gary V does on his channel. But I'll tell you, Master Ventures is part of a revolution. That's why I'm doing what we're doing. So I will go deeper on a philosophical view of everything that we aim to accomplish in the long run. So not only do I want this to be entertaining for you guys, but I also want you to get value out of it. And one of the things I'm a huge believer in is becoming an architect of your own life. So I will show you from time to time life hacks on how I was able to achieve this kind of lifestyle. Pre-COVID, in my day-to-day crypto life, I would come across VIPs, crypto entrepreneurs all the time. And on this episode, you'll meet the couple that is starting the world's first crypto Disneyland. So make sure you stay tuned till the very end to catch that. And eventually, when borders open back up, you will get to follow me to crypto conferences and see not only what it's like to go to a crypto conference, but what it's like to speak at one or to moderate a panel at one. And that is a lot of fun. And we want this to be as interactive as possible. So make sure that you leave comments below about what you liked or what you didn't like, and we will take that into account. All right, guys, now let's dive into the first episode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my house here at House of Dao. My house inside House of Dao. It's about noon right now. I spent the morning on some calls. As we walk down the beach, and pass by each of the different beach villas, I'm looking forward to, when this place fills up with other crypto entrepreneurs like yourself, to be able to just wave to everyone in the morning, and just be able to say hello to the neighbors. And now coming up to the beautiful beach lounge restaurant area where you can see lots of really cool places to hang out. And oftentimes, the team does come here and work from this area. But just up here is the co-working area where most of the team is right now and where I will be working from for the rest of the day. This is our paid network exclusive co-working area now, formerly an Asian fusion restaurant, but let's go in and check it out. There's plenty of room to expand, and as you come in, you can see it's beautifully decorated. It's really, really nice in here. Upstairs is where the paid network team is set up right now. Let's go upstairs and check it out.
Every day. Is Marta messing up your workstation with all her food?
Encroaching.
I'm not prepared to defend.
This is my workstation, but yeah, this is where I'm doing my AMAs, and this is where I've set up. It's nice. We've got ocean view over here, and can kind of look and see what everyone else is working on and doing. And right now, I just had a quick minute to kind of update you guys on what's going on. We just dropped the announcement about paid staking, and that's finally live. So that has been a big effort of ours, and yeah, I'm just really glad that we got it out, because while a lot of other projects have staking from the beginning, their staking contracts are not nearly as complicated or as complex as ours are, because they have to integrate into the whole IDO launchpad kind of thing. And then also the paid DApp, and also a lot of communication this week with the whole Substrate team, Web3 and Parity, about how we get into the database for the Polkadot Link program to begin the paid chain Kusama development. The sooner that we can get all of our product off of Ethereum and onto our own substrate-based blockchain, we're going to see dramatic improvement in the whole paid ecosystem. Things like no transaction fees, very quick transaction confirmation times, and so that's something that I've been really excited to get going and be able to share with you guys. And then I have a meeting right now, and then we have our AMA coming up here in an hour and a half.
Cool story how I met Kyle. It's a mutual friend. Maybe a lot of you know him, Didi Teutu. He's like, where are you? And he was just like, overly excited about being here. Spoke about a gentleman I needed to meet, Kyle. So I flew here and met Kyle the second or third day. and then eventually was brought on as head of strategy for Master Ventures. Now really the main focus for Paid Ignition is the release of the paid app and user acquisitions. We're looking a lot at the legal tech space and local counsel that wants to kind of redefine the legal industry, as well as the models that we take companies to market with through Ignition, and focusing on like market caps, things of this nature. And with the other companies, that's a little secret. So you're gonna have to stay tuned, and we'll release some more information as things progress.
We've been at House of Dao for about 3 weeks now, and it's time to organize really how everything's running. And we've got the team here ready to go. Still people on the way like Kyle, but Mark, maybe you can give us a little heads up of why we need this meeting, or kind of general about it.
Sure. So I think basically we need to align on the vision of House of Dao. How are we going to do things, and in what order are we going to do them? What's most important to target first in terms of who's going to come here, why do we want them to come here, and why do they want to come here, and what can we really offer them? Like, we want to create like this beautiful curated experience, but in order to do that, we're looking for some more top-down vision clarification from Kyle. This idea began with Kyle about 5 or 6 years ago, I believe. So Kyle should be here any minute, and then we should be able to get started and kind of all get on the same page as to how this is going to go.
Someone has to, some people have to be the root and start any type of community. The community always starts with like 2 people, and then you just got to, yeah, it's not easy to be the first people there with the vision, and then just be able to endure it until it becomes what you had in your mind. That's what I want to spend the money on doing, is building the vision. It's not, I don't, I'm not going to be flying around the world on a private jet and buying stupid shit. It's going to be applied toward like, doing what we want to do. So that's my question is.
My name's Michael. I'm on Kyle's production team. This morning was supposed to be talking about Kyle's Tuesday, really busy day. It's where we do his Crypto Connoisseurs TV show, so it's a busy day of planning for all of us. But I just got a message from Kyle while I was at the gym, as you can probably see, that market's crashing. I need to grab his laptop charger here from our office and then take it to him, and it looks like we're gonna completely revamp our day. So this happens sometimes at Paid Network. We have a vision of what we want to do, and of course, the crypto markets come throw a curveball and we have to adapt, but Kyle's really good at adapting, and that's what we're gonna go check out now. Just ran upstairs, got Kyle's charger, the filming gear. I asked for a golf cart to take me to Kyle's, but apparently that's not ready yet, so I guess we're gonna have to run to Kyle's, and hopefully we can get everything under control. I don't know if we're still filming the show, I hope so, but I guess we'll find out as the events unfold today, and we'll get some updates from Kyle.
All right, guys, it is noon right now, and we're just about to have our meeting to plan out the show tonight, Crypto Connoisseurs. What the hell is going on with the market? Should everyone sell at 30K or hold or buy or whatever, and what's gonna happen? We also saw traditional markets take a big dip yesterday, which is scary. But we also know that the Fed is definitely planning on printing a lot more cash, which is a buy signal for Wall Street, right? Anyway, for me personally, the reason that right now we have to rearrange the day a little bit is because I leverage some of my crypto using something like Nexo for lending. And when the loan to value ratio gets high enough, you need to have a strategy in place and have assets in reserve to add to your collateral so you don't get liquidated. A lot of my Bitcoin is in there, and everything else, all the alts, investments, from a personal level, that's just really a game for me as far as seeing how well I can perform. The Bitcoin I treasure. Right now, I just need to make sure that I don't lose any Bitcoin today. So right now, Mike is over here holding the camera. We will still discuss talking points for the show tonight, but at the same time, I will be implementing my emergency strategy I had in place in case Bitcoin goes under 30K in order to try to protect myself from losing any of my precious Bitcoin. So looking at my calendar here, we do have a call coming up. Let's see, this is with Ally, but luckily majority of that call is meant for Mike to talk to about Roman coming on the show on Crypto Connoisseurs and discussing Ally the project. So I can be on the call, probably don't need to pay attention too much. And after that, I don't really have anything for about an hour and 20 minutes from now. So I am likely going to be able to do everything they need to do within that time. But the whole market shifting like this means that us as a company, as Master Ventures, us as a project, as Paid Network, we will have to have some very important meetings very, very soon to make sure that we are planning properly and that how we should be, if we should be pivoting, what we should be doing. All right, I gotta hop on a call.
So because of all the craziness, Kyle decided to work from home today. So behind me here, we're the production team, and then over here is where Kyle usually sits. This is his assistant, Max. Say hi, Max. So this is where Kyle does all his shows from, and he'll be here a little bit later today. We've got another part of the team working from home today too, because again, all the madness, but they've got good home offices as well. And then outside, we have a meeting going on right now, so I won't be too loud. Well, we just wrapped up this episode of Crypto Connoisseurs. We had Ivan on tech, Coach K, Sash, and it was probably the best one received by the community so far. So many really cool updates. And at the beginning of the show and at the end of the show, I wanted to get Kyle on board to kind of give you what he was thinking pre-show and then kind of talk about everything after the show. But Kyle is just so busy that literally right as this show ended, we had enough time to say good job, and then he was instantly on another call. So I'll show you right now.
Do we have anything from any responses from Biden or Jerome Powell or anything about the fact that the stock market crashed yesterday pretty hard?
Standalone topics like this, like one or two, we could do on like a Thursday at 8 p.m. or something like that. You could just break down your thoughts for like 5-10 minutes on that, get some questions from the audience, and cut the live stream after like 10-15 minutes.
What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another Tuesday edition of Crypto Connoisseurs. We got a big one for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ivan.
Hey guys, you hear me? Check.
Educate, or at least make some educated assumptions based on where we think the market is going. It's almost 10:30. Just got done with the Crypto Connoisseur show a little while ago. Then hopped on a call with the team from the Master Ventures Polkadot Fund. Talk some strategy, things like that. It's an interesting situation. Today was a bloody day in the markets, and we have been, in a downward trend, and that's what we talked about a lot on the show. I have a pretty large community, and it's all crypto people. My life for the past decade has been really in the crypto market. So, we had a tremendous amount of interest into the fund. And if we would have opened the fundraise for the fund 2 months ago, I'm sure we would have closed on the first day. So now that most of the people that had expressed interest were all had money because the markets were pumping super hard, all got wrecked. And so now it's just about strategy, trying to adapt this way, try to adapt and be dynamic, to situation. So that's what we were on right now, and actually that's where I am walking and talking with you right now, because I wanted to get back to my villa to take this call versus the co-working area, as I don't like to try to stay there too late and keep the staff longer so they can go home and get some rest. But the day has been so far so good. Waiting, so now I'm 30 seconds away from my villa and 1 minute late to this call, but I'm trying to call in right now on Zoom. It seems like they're not in there yet, so I'm not late after all. And yeah, today it's overall a good day. We had a really important dev meeting earlier. Our dev team has really improved, the last few months compared to what it was initially. And so we got, just a little bit of setbacks, fixing some of the old code from like the subpar developers. But the good news is that, we can really trust who we're working with moving forward, and have been for a few months. Walk around the back because, well, I don't want to dig for my key in my backpack. The Crypto Connoisseur show was really great. A lot of great guests: Ivan, Coach, Shash from Altcoin Buzz. A lot of valuable stuff in there that I think the audience really enjoyed to see. Wish you guys a wonderful night. I'm gonna go take this call, and I will see you tomorrow.
So we play and record your screen like we did with the How to Research video, and then we could play it through at like 1.5 speed or whatever, and you listen to like Elon Musk, Cathie Wood, and all them give their points. So Kyle just finished a meeting outside, and now we're going to film a video for his YouTube channel. We're going to do it on the B word. That's where Jack Dorsey, Kathy Wood, and Elon Musk also talk about the current state of Bitcoin. Kyle watched it last night, and he's going to give his insights for the community, and we'll go record that now.
Already vaccinated, I think it's no big deal. So that's going to be crucial for us to understand our position here.
Hey Marta.
Hello.
How's it going, bestie?
Okay.
So,
Oh, wait.
I'll toss the hair. Oh, good.
Okay.
I'll do the same. Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
So I was just wondering, are we going to have any House of Dao updates today, or is that like a couple days from now?
It's going to be a couple of days from now. About House of Dao updates or whatever you want.
So this week we have a huge launch, and I'm getting a lot of comments here talking about the staking. So a lot of you guys have been going onto Apollo X and staking your tokens, which is super awesome. I hear it's going really, really smooth.
Hey guys, so tonight's a very special night for us here at Master Ventures. Tonight we're launching Apollo X, my baby, working on it for a long time. We're doing a launch party here in real life as well as on the screen in the virtual world. So the team's getting together tonight. We've set up some tables, we got some food, we got some DJs going to play later. And we got a big screen over here to show the event itself. I'm pretty nervous, to be honest with you, because it's been something I've been working on for a long time. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Welcome.
Hey, man.
What up, buddy? How does it feel for everyone else to be dressed up and having fun and you at your laptop?
My Dogecoin leggings.
Oh, I didn't even see there were Dogecoin.
Yeah,
that's actually amazing.
I made these.
Basically, we launched Apollo X yesterday, but today it's a time when we are going to open the pools, so people can purchase their tokens, and it's the first project on Apollo X, so everyone is hyped. You can see all of this movement going on. So you see Willy is shitting his pants, but hopefully everything will be fine. So I guess I answered all of your questions
You
for
did good.
tonight. I'm trying my best.
We have this Apollo X launch party in the back here at House of Dao downstairs, as you've seen, but you know, we still got to take care of business. We still have calls.
Okay, Ryan is here.
Okay, great.
Okay, we should show that we are all here. Here's Mark.
Hey guys, good evening.
And
Nice to
there's
see you.
Jeff, somewhere there.
Well, it's our Apollo X launch event party. There's like a virtual VR room on YouTube right now that's like live streaming the DJ, and then it's basically like our equivalent of Wall Street IPO, you know?
Yeah.
Just the lineup right here. Talking to the lawyer.
Downstairs below the meeting, MV staff and friends gathered for Apollo X's first launch. The world's first VR DJ launch was a huge success, and we got to celebrate as a team.
Hey man, can you just move the next call to another day, please? Or just ask them if there's anything urgent. If they say no, then say, can we just move it to, like, maybe we can even do it Saturday or something, I don't care. Just move it to another day. Okay, I'm at the restaurant right now. I'll see you at Coco in a little bit. Okay, so yeah, woke up, was up super late last night. So I started working with like a PR agency because I think it would be valuable to help, you know, kind of tell my story. You know, there's a lot of people who get a lot of press coverage and things like that that don't have nearly the experience or success that I have, and so I had no idea how how these things happen. So these guys that are fans of Paid reached out and said they could help with that. So so I had this like Forbes questionnaire thing that super crazy long to fill out, and I started doing it yesterday. But of course then I get to updating my bio and all this and that, and it's super long. But anyway, I woke up today, not a lot of sleep. I had an amazing call with some Thailand investors. It was great. Like the name of the fund is ECG. Somebody cup. Stands for like equality, community, and governance. And I'm like, well, that's like I cannot believe you guys haven't gotten crypto yet. That's exactly what it stands for, you know. So maybe we'll talk after this.
I'm just on a call.
That's so clutch.
Yeah, sorry, somebody just walked in.
Good, how are you? I like your hair, Max.
Oh no, I have to cut it just like
Looks
you.
perfect like that.
How are you? Nice to see you. And we have a good fall yesterday, today later, right?
Yeah. You look like Albert Einstein?
It is kind of an Einstein look.
Yeah. Okay. I can get so much brains in here. That's true. Yeah. So we have Helena and Max from Cryptoland. It is a stealth project for over 2 years. It's been in stealth mode. And we have a call later with Jimmy, former managing director of Lehman Bush, was managing some of the Bush family funds. And then he got really frustrated at Lehman Bush because Lehman Bush is very conservative and he couldn't get any of his digital asset initiatives pushed through. So he left and started a bunch of other funds that are more progressive. And one of them is a alternative real estate fund. And so I had an initial call with him to tell him about their project. So then I told him about it and he got excited. He watched a video that they made. They made an incredible video, 3D animated. And one of the things that Jimmy said is, well, are they already working with contractors? He's like, because in China it really works with well, I could invest into this real estate, maybe, but I have a cousin who does construction all over the world, and if you use him, I'm much more likely to do it. I was like, man, Jimmy, I'm pretty sure that if you were able to get $70 or $80 million from Max and Elena, they would use any contractor in the world. They wouldn't care. I was like, I don't care, who it is, he's hired, So he's like, that would make the deal a lot easier. So
yeah, that's a big step for us. It's very exciting. We've been working so hard in this project. Cryptoland is the world's first crypto island. We are creating a place for the community to go, live, work, relax, have fun, stay all connected and together. And it's a very disruptive project, very big project, and we are so excited.
There it is. Somewhere where we can be programming surrounded by palm trees and a beautiful beach view. They were sick of working from tiny offices. Why do that when they can work from paradise? So we built it. Come on in.
Yeah, this fund, they're just kind of exploring. From what I understand now, the CEO of it doesn't really believe in crypto, but I think the research team does, and so they, from what I understand, they took everything that I told them and are gonna, summarize it back to the CEO. I've learned how to break down the Polkadot ecosystem in a way that people can understand. Imagine it's like a new city or nation being built, and all the infrastructure that you need, power, government, army, postal code, post office, everything's being built, restaurants, everything in the middle. And then there's 100 parcels of land that are attached to it, and those are gonna be auctioned off to the highest bidder in the form of a lease. And the person who wins can create whatever they want to on that piece of land, and they have all the infrastructure ready to go for them. And that seems to be a really good analogy that people can understand. And we'll pick it up after that.
So as a lot of you might be aware, with Kyle, we're trying to do crypto cases, which is a giveaway back to the community. But we have a technical side behind it where we're trying to build out a platform that is the easiest way to track rewards for you guys. And this is Dan. He is our technical dev here, and he is currently making progress on designing the portal. For the rest of the day, Kyle had back-to-back calls, but then we all met as a team in the evening.
So many, because when you're at a conference, I don't know if maybe some of you have been, some of you haven't been to crypto conferences before, but the energy is unreal. The euphoria, the optimism. Everyone here, in crypto is building projects optimistic on the future of the world. You don't get that in normal society. You back in your suburbs of any other thing that's pretty dystopian. But everyone in crypto has in mind that the world's going to be a better place. And when you create an ecosystem where everybody in the room or everybody on the property has that same mentality of what they're working on is going to improve the world. And there's such a huge demand for a place like this to exist. This is the feedback I got time and time again at, we called it Cryptopia before. Every person that showed up came to me and said, I've been looking for something like this. This is exactly what I've been wanting. All right, guys, well, that wraps up the first episode of Behind the Scenes here at Master Ventures. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I would love to know what else you might want us to cover, anything you want to go into, what you want to see more of, what you didn't care to see so much. I don't care what it is. Leave us comments down below, good, bad, constructive criticism, whatever it may be. Let us know. We will pay attention and we will adapt. This is the first episode, and the first is always a little rough and rocky, right? So, but I hope that you enjoyed it, and make sure that you subscribe, like, and share, because we got lots more coming to you.